Let's talk about Jill Biden. I've brought this up before, and I know Jill Biden personally hates me for it, and I love that. But I'm going to bring it up again and again and again. Set all politics aside, communism, left, right, Republican, Democrat, I don't care. Let's talk about your spouse, if you have one, or your father, or your mother, your grandma, your grandpa. What would you do if that person was fading away? You know, we get old and the body doesn't last forever, neither does the mind. And that person was fading away. And let's say they were speaking in front of a group of 5 people and they were just embarrassing themselves. Can't speak anymore, can't form a thought, sound old and tired. What would you do? You know what you would do. You would step in right away, say, that's all. Then you would go get that person some rest and care, and you would ensure that person never has an opportunity to be embarrassed again in the later years of their life. You just would make sure of that because you're a decent person. I would make sure of that. I'm not a decent person, but even I would make sure of that. Jill Biden has left her husband out there to be humiliated, not in front of 5 people, in front of the entire planet. Remember, the President of the United States, everyone watches when he speaks. And she was asked once again about it, about his mental fitness, which everyone can see. And she just blows it off like a monster.
You've seen the president's poll numbers drop. Does that bother you?
You know, I look at it a little differently, Rita. During the campaign, Joe made certain promises, things that he would do. And we were going through a pandemic, which no one could have anticipated. So he did come in and rescue America with the American Rescue Plan.
So do you figure once the public kind of comprehends this, things will turn around?
I do.
And one more question on that, on the polls, because there have been some recent polls that show that quite a few Americans have some questions about the president's current mental fitness. As somebody who spends, I can see you shaking your head.
Yes.
So what's your response to that?
I think that's ridiculous.
I think it's ridiculous that a wife would allow her husband to embarrass himself in front of the world just because she likes fancy plane trips as being First Lady of the United States of America. In fact, I think Jill Biden is one of the most selfish, abhorrent elder abusers in this country at this time, and she should be widely ridiculed. That's what I think. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.